Hello everyone, Barb here from barbaderholt.closetomyheart.com. Today I am doing a little walkthrough of an album that I was asked to create, and I thought I would talk you through my process. The first thing that I do is decide what size album. We have 12 by 12 albums, 8.5 by 11, 6 by 6, 6 by 8, 4 by 4, so lots of different sizes, and you use the scope of your project to determine how big your scrapbook needs to be. The next thing I like to do is decide how many page protectors I am going to use. I usually do 10 of our 12 by 12 page protectors. That seems to be a really nice compact amount. Ooh, look at that shadow. Cool. It helps my brain not get too overwhelmed. I can work on those 10 pages and get them done without a whole lot of hesitation. The other thing I like to think about is whether or not I will use flip flaps, pocket plus pages, or a storyteller section. In this album, I incorporated all of those elements. So this is the album. This is a 12 by 12. I'm going to get it open here and flip you through the pages. Hopefully this will work and you can see most of it anyway. I do a title page, and you'll see at the end where I take elements from my title page and I mimic them on the final page. Excuse me. This page doesn't have any real embellishments going on yet. I haven't done any of that so far, but I wanted to get this video done so that my friend who's wanting to buy this album can look at it online. So here we go. This is the title page. And then I go into a 2-page spread that is fairly simple and plain. Not a lot going on, just plain. The next page is a little fancier. It has one of our flip flaps. So this is a, I think 6 by 12 inch flip flap. So when you flip it up, you have some more room for photos and photos underneath here. It just gives you a little more on a single page. And I did the single page because I decided that this would be a good spot to put in a storyteller section. And Storyteller is something that was created for Close to My Heart by Stacy Julian, and it utilizes many different sizes and styles of the page protectors, or memory protectors as we call them, in our line. This is a storyteller section that I have decided would be about football. This is the papers and stickers and things that I used here are not close to my heart. They are something that I picked up at a retreat a year ago, and we just don't have football stuff, which that's okay. Others do. So this is an 8.5 by 11. And I did 2 sides there. This is a 6 by 12 using the 4 by 6 pockets. This is a 6 by 6. The 6 by 6 is also punched out so that it will work in a 6 by 6 album, but they have made it so that it works in our 12 by 12 albums, which is brilliant. This is a 4 by 12 pocket plus. This has 3 by 4 sized photos. Then I went back to a 12 by 12 page to finish up this storyteller section. Then again, when I flip this over, I'm back to a more basic 2-page spread. And when we turn the page again, this is called a pocket plus. So I have this, and when you flip this, it all goes together, and it gives you room for some more photos and a little journaling. I did use some of our, what do we call this stuff? This media gloss spray by Dina Wakley, and this is the lime color. And I did a little spritzing on there to create a little bit of color on that journal box. Then I went to another 2-page spread here, and this does have a flip flap on it. This will be a place where she could put a rosary, or she could put some other memorabilia that has to do with faith life. We flip this page. We have a lot of vibrant colors. To me, elementary school and school brings up vibrant color. Maybe it's those 8 crayons in that crayon box. I don't know. So I did some ink blending. I used our distress oxides that we carry. So I did a little bit of a rainbow of the distress oxides. If you'd like to see a more in-depth video on how I created this, just put a comment down below and I would be happy to do that for you. This is a Pocket Plus as well. This is a 6x12 Pocket Plus using the 3x4, so it's 2 3x4s. And this one I did put in a piece of patterned acetate. This has some foiling on it. I thought that was kind of neat. It allowed you to still see the O and the L of school even when this is flipped over. And then we come back to a basic layout again. Lots of room for photos. And here is another Pocket Plus layout. So you can see I kind of alternate between a plain layout and a Pocket Plus, or a plain layout and a Storyteller. It just goes back and forth, which I think makes it a more interactive album without being all clumped together. I like to spread it out throughout the album. And then we have another plain 2-page layout. It's not plain, but it doesn't have a lot going on. It's just simple. And then here's the final page, and you can see where I repeated those colors and those same papers that I used in the beginning. And that's it. That's this album. If you'd like more information, you can always leave a comment down below or a question. I'd be happy to answer those. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a blessed, crafty day, and I'll see you next time.